Okay, it's very important that before you tattoo anybody that you test the numbers to make sure they're correct. To test those, what we do is we take a piece of paper and we test it. Okay, there's our herd ID. Herd ID is a combination, it's normally letters or letters and numbers. Then we also test, make sure that the number is correct. Now in his right ear, we're going to put his herd number in. It's just a number. No letters, this is just a number.
That's a list of numbers that we're going to be tattooing.
Okay, our first kid that's going to get tattooed is a little billy goat, a little registered white billy goat. And we're going to put it in the tattoo box here, the holder.
Him.
And if you just have a couple of goats, you can have somebody hold them. I like to put them in the box and I can do them alone, and it's very easy. Now the most important thing, besides making sure you have the right number, is cleaning the ears. If you don't clean this wax off, it doesn't let the ink get down into the tattoo. So before we do anything, we're going to clean the little guy's ear. Make sure it's clean. We're going to be putting his herd ID in his left ear and his herd number in his right ear. And until you do that, I just use regular old isopropyl alcohol and a rag. Okay, this is going to be the herd ID that's going into his left ear. If you look on his ear, there's a couple of ligaments that go out into it. We're going to go between those. You don't want to tattoo into those ligaments. You damage them and then it causes problems. So we're going to line up, make sure everything's lined up correct, and then we're going to squeeze it good and hard. They don't like it, of course. Okay, that's the piercing part of the tattoo. Now we're going to ink it. Okay, the ink that we use is just tattoo ink, and it's made by a company called Stone. Those are the same people that make the tattoo equipment. It's real important when you open up your bottle of ink that you take your dauber here and you stir it, because the settles. And I just use regular black ink on everything. It works good, and if it's on a colored goat and you have a problem seeing it, hold a flashlight behind the ear and it'll shine right through, no problems. I use a Q-tip that's on an orange wood stick, that way it doesn't bend. You can buy those at Walgreens or CVS, or just about any pharmacy carries them. Okay, that one's inked up pretty good. Don't worry about the excess ink. In 2 days it'll all be gone. This is the herd ID number. Okay, we're going to ink that up real good. And that's good and inky. There's a little bit of excess on there, so I'm just going to take a rag and blot that off a little bit. Okay, he's all finished. Okay, this is going to be a herd ID going into this left ear. Okay, those are herd numbers, and this one is 661. This next one is going to be number 663. So we have a 6, 6, we're going to remove the 2. We're going to install a 3. So we have number 663. Put the little lock back down, then hold a little pressure on it, and then tighten the little nut to hold the lock down. Okay, there's number 663. Okay, we're going to be doing a black goat here. He's a solid black. Same as the others. We're going to clean everything real good where we're going to tattoo. Get that waxy, oily stuff off. And we're going to do him, I know it sounds funny, but we're going to use black ink. And the reason we use black ink is it shows up as good as anything else. I've tried silver, I've tried white, I've tried green. Black is fine, and if you can't see it, hold a flashlight behind the ear. Okay, one of the things I like to do between tattoo jobs or between animals is after I get the new set of letters or numbers in, take a little bit of alcohol, it's just regular old alcohol, and just pour it on the tattoo stuff just to disinfect it and make sure nobody transmits anything from one goat to another.